Hello there, folks, and welcome to another edition of
This is just in.
First up in the news, the music artist Pogo, famous for his classic remixes of Disney cartoons and more, recently found that his YouTube channel was hacked. It appears hackers took over his wildly popular channel and used it to run a cryptocurrency scam. Pogo was understandably distressed over losing his channel that was more than 13 years old, filled with classic songs enjoyed by millions of people the world over. At first, it seemed that YouTube wasn't doing anything to remedy the situation, but Pogo recently announced that he had finally received confirmation that YouTube was aware of the situation and was working on a fix. But not long after that announcement, it appears that his channel has been outright deleted from YouTube altogether. Let's hope Pogo's channel makes a return. I'd hate to see those classic songs removed from the website forever. And in other news, Ethan Ralph was robbed. It seems that during a late-night snack run, the host of the internet show The Killstream found himself the victim of shameless thuggery. Here's a clip of Ethan Ralph explaining the situation.
Tonight I ran up to the store. It was about 8:30. I think it was 8:29 when I pulled up into this little corner store a few blocks from my house. And so I walked in the corner store, got me a Coke. Shouldn't have done that. Didn't need that Coke, obviously. And I got a bag of chips. And so I parked on the side of the store when I was leaving the store with my Coke and chips. I walked back around the side and my car, white car, is parked there. I saw this guy walking up to me, like hugging the building, like the side of the building. And I was like, and I looked at him. I definitely saw him. I was like, like he seemed to be, it looked a little shady. And then he was walking up to me. And I got to my car and opened the door, and all of a sudden somebody came out from like around behind my car. I guess they had been ducked down or something. I don't know. So all of a sudden they're both on me, and this the one dude that had been walking up at first was like had his hand in his hoodie pocket, like he had a gun. I don't know if he actually had a gun or not, but I didn't have a gun, so I thought about just knocking the shit out of him or fucking headbutting this piece of shit because he wasn't really that big. His partner was kind of big, but he was a little bit older anyway. He was like 42 years old. But I didn't know for sure whether he had a weapon. I did know for sure I didn't have a weapon. So he got my wallet, but there was no money in it, just my cards. And then he was pissed because he couldn't find anything else. And he was wanting to go through my car. And like when he reached back like behind me to go through my car, I like took off running back around the store and ran to the front of the store, and I was like, you know, I just got robbed, and like I was like, call the police. And so then I went back around to where they had just fucking robbed me. Well, they were down the street at this point, and there was a van that had backed all the way down the street, and they jumped in this fucking van. Well, I jumped in my car and fucking chased them about 3 or 4 blocks over here in my neighborhood. And then they got to this one street, and because I wasn't going to get up off of them, like I was on their ass. I was thinking about, well, I won't say what I was thinking about. I was fully following all traffic citations and rules and all that. Anyway, they pulled off to the side of the road, and then the main dude that had fucking robbed me, basically, the dude with the burnt orange hoodie, he like got out of the car and started like drawing, like acting like he was about to draw a gun. And it was so dark, I couldn't see whether he actually had a gun or not. And my car was like maybe 10 feet, if that, away. And like, so if he actually did start shooting, I was going to be fucked. So I drove back around the corner, and by the time I turned back around, they had already left. And then the cops came, and I had to give the police report. But guess what? My phone, you can't get in my phone because it's a fucking lock on it. You have to have either my thumb or the code. Not only that, it's an Android phone, so I logged on to Google, locked the shit down. Well, it was on 31st and Sims, and it didn't move for like an hour. So I drove over there to 31st and Sims. My phone was on the ground. I heard it fucking making noise, and they had broke that. Well, it's not fully broken. Let me pull it up on the screen. I just did that. I was going to go on air at 10:30. This phone had some messages. I was actually talking to Bibble and Gator, and I was like, I don't know if I should go get it. Like, who knows what's over there? But it had some messages with my dad that, he's not alive anymore. So I wanted those messages, but I did get the phone. You can see the screen's fucking fucked now. I made it. I did put this message on the phone, though. It says, drop the phone at Starbucks or you go to jail. And then there's the back of the phone. Completely. It was in pristine condition. Of course, they fucked it up, but because they couldn't get into it. Oh, and here's the sheet that they had me fill out. Actually, they had me fill out 2 of them, but this is the one for suspect number 1. So yeah, I've had a pretty eventful evening, I guess you could say.
It It's a shame these kind of things happen. Hopefully the police can catch the thieves. And in other news, Aaron Carter, former child pop music puppet, is at the center of some controversy. He recently promoted some of his merchandise on Twitter, and it really hasn't gone well. Fans of Aaron Carter have claimed that the merchandise was never delivered and refunds have not been given. And to make matters worse, it appears he used stolen artwork for his promotion of the merchandise. The artist who created the piece that Aaron Carter used for his promotion confronted Carter on Twitter. Carter didn't handle it well at all. And in the process of angering many people across the internet, allegations of inappropriate behavior were brought to light. Apparently, Aaron Carter was allegedly exposed for sending revealing pictures of himself to a 15-year-old girl. Video of a confrontation between Carter and a friend over the allegations began to recirculate on Twitter. In the video, you can see a man who claims to be a friend of Aaron Carter arguing over Carter's text messages with a 15-year-old girl. Aaron Carter first claims that the texts are Photoshopped before changing his story just seconds later.
I truly fucking have a movement that exposes this kind of shit, man. Like, bro, my back is against the wall and I'm in a corner. How can you say that? How can you be selfish and say that I'm not?
Listen, just back up out of it and let me handle it with my attorneys. I've already talked to them about it. They already know everything. The laws, everything that happened. This girl is the one who solicited herself to me. Okay, but nevertheless, in the text she says she's a minor and you still talk to her and send her a picture. Things from the, easily people can fucking Photoshop shit. No, bro. Are you kidding me? Aaron, listen to me. As your friend, there's no API equipment involved. I checked it out. Trust me, you don't think I'm going to research the shit out of it? It's legit. So Rick Batsuba sold the phone to blackmail me and extort me and to silence break me. Okay, cool. Well, then I'm still taking Nick down. Okay, but listen, forget Nick. This ain't about Nick. No. This ain't about Nick, bro. I don't talk. In text messaging her, were you wrong? She apologized to you, but were you wrong texting her after she told you she was 15? Was I wrong? Yeah, your accountability is a big deal to me, bro. Of course. Okay, well, based on that alone is why I gotta step away, bro, because I exposed that kind of shit.
None of this looks good for Aaron Carter. Ripping off fans, stealing artwork, and sexting 15-year-old girls is never a good look. Disgusting. And now for a call to action to you, the viewer. Do you enjoy these videos? Do you want more this just in? Well, help us grow. Tell your uncaring family, tweet it out to your loser friends, think about me while making love to your spouse. How's about a thumbs up? Maybe check out the Patreon and tip your entertainer. The more feedback these videos get, the more videos I'll make. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spread the word and tell the world about...
This is just in.